So finally, there's a new campaign that was launched in America this past week. And that is the People's Bailout. Occupy Wall Street is launching the Rolling Jubilee, and it is going to start buying distressed debt, medical bills, student loans, etc., in order to forgive it. As a test run, we spent $500, which bought us $14,000 of distressed debt. We then erased that debt. So that's a return on investment of 30 to 1. Max, you created Karma Bank, which was a way to combine short sales and boycotts to drive the stock price down of a company that activists felt were doing wrong. What do you think of this as financial activism?
It's reverse vulture capitalism. So it's fighting capitalism with capitalism, it's fighting fire with fire. It's a brilliant idea. You know, let's try to support it as much as possible. What's it called, the campaign?
This is the Rolling Jubilee.
Rolling Jubilee. Rolling Jubilee. It's fantastic. Get behind it. Maybe do some crowdfunding to raise money to retire more of this debt using reverse vulture capitalism.
Red and white, libertarian, anarchists left and right. Usury is universal to us all. Debt slavery's our era's human rights cause. Usury is universal to us all. Debt slavery's our era's human rights cause.
Hey, yo, what a disgrace. Look at us chase debt and paper money all over the place. Yo, they loan you paper money, then they bringing it back. The people be on credit like they're hooked on a crack. The deficit is real if you white or you black. But the revolution's armed with love.
It's just a ride. It's just a ride. Let's make the ride better and collectively decide.
Decide not to give our power to the Fed. Let's put our value in community instead. Real money is now run locally, and dead money is such a big joke, and we maybe just got off track. It's a love revolution, and we bringing it back.
I got a vision of a future world.
I have a dream
where no parasites pollute our world.
A jubilee
is what everybody's searching for.
I have a dream.
Well, no, we don't need to search no more.
A jubilee.
I got a vision of a future world.
I have a dream
where no parasites pollute our world.
A jubilee
is what everybody's searching for.
I have a dream.
Well, no, we don't need to search no more.
Speaking words of wisdom, Jubilee.
The Universal Debt Jubilee is something that's essential for mankind to pursue because we are experiencing exponentially expanding terminal debt. Whenever usury is charged on the creation of money and lending, the parasitic usurer will cause the people to, number one, default, go bankrupt, get foreclosed upon, and then lose their sovereignty. In fact, the United States is not a sovereign nation, so when we blame government, that is a misappropriation of blame. Effectively, what the bankers are doing is pulling a false flag on the government. The government is the patsy for all the criminal and evil acts that are actually being perpetrated by a cabal of private bankers. So the United States Corporation went bankrupt in 1933. Whenever any entity is in bankruptcy, the creditor makes the decisions, not the debtor, and that's why the bankers get bailed out and that sort of thing. So that's very important to understand, and this debt is compounding exponentially. The only way that we're going to get out of this is, number one, the only way that the people will be sovereign is if they create their own money, and that's a corollary to Amschel Rothschild's quote, "Allow me to control money and its issuance, and I care not who makes its laws." So if the only way that the people will be sovereign is if they control the monetary system themselves. And the only way that's going to occur is not through a vote, is by them taking direct action and creating a network of local currencies like Ithaca hours, Mountain hours, Mile High hours, Clearwater hours, etc., etc. These currencies can then trade because they're all denominated on the same thing, which is 1 hour basis, which is equivalent to 10 Federal Reserve notes. From there they trade. We can exchange energy and what we have in abundance in different systems with what other systems have in abundance, that we all create abundance for one another without parasitism. So from there, once we're able to sustain life in that system, that is the minimum number of businesses that you need to get in your barter network, your local currency network, is once you can sustain life, do a video, demonstrate that to a potential sheriff, have him inhabit the de jure position of the sheriff of the de jure government, the actual government, which has sovereignty over the corporate sheriff. From there, you can institute a ultimately the prime goal that we all want is a voluntary, usury-free, abundant, and responsible society. Universal debt jubilee. What the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. So, conceive it, then believe it, and we shall achieve it. Universal debt jubilee.
Debt slavery's our era's human rights cause. Usury is universal to us all. Debt slavery's our era's human rights cause.
Hey, yo, what a disgrace. Look at us chase. Deaded paper money all over the place. Yo, they loan you paper money, then they bringing it back. The people be on credit like they're hooked on a crack. The deficit is real if you...
There's a new sheriff in town. No banksters allowed in this county. We're not letting any foreclosures and victimless crimes take place here. You hear me, Pilgrim?
The debt slaves who use my Federal Reserve notes, be good debt slaves and continue to use Federal Reserve notes exclusively.
In this county, we got mountain hours.
Oh, that's so...
Mountain hours, usury free, interest free, money by the people. I enforce this money, not the bankster money.
Oh, child's play. Pay your debts, use Federal Reserve notes. Yay, Federal Reserve notes.
Not in this county, sir. You're not welcome here in these parts.